his wife.
Edible.
Light up. Puff.
I assume that this is your first experience. Could you describe the sensation?
Well, it just feels like a little prick. Ooh, you know what I mean.
Male or female, or a combination of both.
Hey everyone, I'm Evan O'Neill.
And I'm TJ Wasiuk, and with us today is the great Dana Ransdell.
The great Dana Ransdell, thank you for the title. I've never had that one before.
So, today is our 7th episode.
Number 7. Yeah, we had a bye week last week. TJ went to go see at the drive-in.
With Dana.
Oh, with Dana. Fuck, right. That's right. So was it sick?
It was
I had a good time.
fantastic, yeah.
It's good.
A lot of
Yes.
funny laughs and good times.
Yeah.
Cool, man. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. Real quick, who do we got coming up next week? Do you know?
Next week, we have Nestro, I believe is how he says his name. I'm sorry, Ness, if I don't know your first name because you don't.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. And then after that, just pull up my little list here. We got Garrett Loberg.
Oh, all right. The man, the myth, the legend.
Little Garrett.
Don't hit me. I'm blonde. That was so funny.
Oh man, did he really? Did he say that?
Remember that? He's at the show. He's like, "I'm blonde. Don't hit me."
No, man, I don't remember a lot about that show. It was a great show though.
All right. Hey, so Dana, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Like, who are you? What do you do?
Well, I'm still trying to find out who I am, but what I do is I'm a father of one, a beautiful 3-year-old daughter. I'm a programmer, and I play video games, music, karaoke. I like that kind of stuff. I don't know how to read, unfortunately, but I'm hoping to learn. I'm hoping to learn sometime in my 30s. Oh no, just like words.
Dana, are you an illegal?
Well, despite my skin color.
Can't tell.
Oh, that's not even where you were going. I just jumped to conclusions.
Dios míos, that was close.
I might as well be.
All right. So where do you work at, man?
Okay, so I work at a collections company based out of Washington State. Beautiful green, Washington, in the up left. And what I do is I automate shit. So we get a lot of files from clients. So my job is to kind of reduce manpower time or make things easier.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I just write whatever it takes. I learn whatever it takes to do stuff. I do a lot of bash scripting, VB script, PowerShell, that kind of stuff. And I remember, so last week, you got a call during the podcast. Not last week, 2 weeks ago. You got a call during the podcast, and you're like, damn, bill collectors. And I was like, oh, shit. So I was going to hook you up. So I looked up your account. You're actually with our company. I looked it up, and what I did is I gave them TJ's number instead of yours.
My headphones are messing up.
Oh, my headphones are messing up. Hello?
Hey.
Oh, whoa.
So I gave him TJ's number instead of yours.
I'm sorry.
Oh, damn it. No, that was a joke. You're not supposed to show it.
Oh, you were going to
man.
call me on my phone.
No, I called him because, I gave... man. Yet another one of my long thought-out jokes that just didn't pull through. But anyways, yeah, that's what... I'm a programmer.
Things up. So I missed that joke.
Oh, man. Okay.
You'll have
So
to rewatch the show then.
you're also a kind of musician?
Yeah, I would say kind of musician. I don't write anything. I just do covers.
Covers of what? You sing or do you play?
I do both, yeah.
Okay. What do you play with?
Guitar.
What do I play with?
Yeah, guitar?
Oh, guitar. Yeah, I play.
Yeah, I mean,
that was it's getting a little personal.
Are you rocking an Ibanez? Are you pulling on an Epiphone or a Fender? What are you messing with, man?
Oh, bringing it out.
Is it a Flying V?
This is my baby. This is the Fender.
Nice. Okay.
Acoustic.
Fender acoustic, and my wonderful dad gave that to me when
Is
I
that
was
Cherry Burst? Is that...
Yeah, it's like a orange kind of sunburst with black around the edges. It's beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, it looks real nice.
Thank you. Yeah, it sounds even better.
Yeah,
But-
last time you played at the Social Box, which is a bar around here, you played what, about 30 songs?
It was, I think, 2020.
20 songs? Okay.
Yeah.
Still a pretty decent amount,
cool,
though.
man. Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
It was
always
fun.
always got love for general people that just get out there and that just want to play.
Yeah.
Like
And
people that don't think like, oh, I have to be in a band, because there's plenty of people like that out there. They're like, oh, I have to be part of a unit. No, you don't, man.
No, exactly, yeah.
Learn a guitar.
we all have our own unit, right?
I know. Yeah, I play with mine pretty regularly.
All right,
Which
that's
leads me
good.
to my next question. Dana, how many times have you ever done the sex?
Once.
Once. And
Yeah.
obviously it was very fruitful.
Yeah. And that's how my daughter was conceived. It was just that one time.
Well, congratulations. That's beautiful. I'm still a
Thank
virgin.
you.
Saving
It was on the sidewalk at Mill Avenue. So
Wow,
it wasn't
Were
really.
you visiting from Washington that day?
No. I'd actually just moved down here.
Moving on, I think TJ's got some tech news for us.
Yes, so kind of a segue from Dana's thing. Dana,
Feel free to comment.
Dana,
Sure.
actually worked for Nintendo for a bit. in
What?
Washington. Yeah. I know it's not a big deal to him. I just thought it was pretty cool. He was fixing the Wii's. He did Wii repair.
He handled Wii's, huh?
You're so sweet. You remember that.
Of course, I
Aw.
love Nintendo.
Had his hand on a whole bunch of Wii's.
Yeah, but if you ask Nintendo, okay, so how it was, we didn't really we weren't employed by Nintendo.
You
We were
were
contract
contract.
workers. Yeah. So, and there was a very distinct hierarchy.
Obviously.
I'm not bashing on Nintendo because I love their products, but
Yeah.
Well, clearly they have to protect their interest in their
they
assets.
do.
Very
They really do.
But
You don't become a winner by not.
my tech topic today was mobile games and how big like video game companies are trying to get into it.
Hide your kids.
Or already in it.
hide your wives.
Like Square,
Hide
for
up all these
instance,
mobile games.
which Dana is aware of. Square.
I'm a square of it.
You're a Square man. They've been at the game making mobile games since like 2002,
Yeah.
I wanna say.
Wow.
and freaking Nintendo just started last year. Like, what the hell? You think they'd be making bank by now if they started like years ago?
They're just so they've got their niche or niche or whatever, however you
I know
pronounce
they
that
like to
word.
say-
All right. It's niche whenever referring to a thing that you kind of are. It's your niche, and then it's Nietzsche for the dude who is
Nietzsche.
bad philosophy. So
Nietzsche.
yeah. So yeah. Nintendo's got their own specific Nietzsche.
Okay, I like it. I learned something. Thank you. Nietzsche.
And today it was a rumor that a Legend of Zelda is going to come out for mobile.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I saw that as a rumor. I'm wondering if it's going to be like a fucking temple run.
That would be disappointing.
Knowing how Mario Run was, and who knows how Animal Crossing is going to be. I don't
Animal
know.
Crossing, I could see that being like one of your Clash of Clans style games.
Oh, I love
with
Clash of Clans.
Farmville or whatever.
But mixed with like Miitomo elements, like customization of your character and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, that Miitomo thing was a piece of shit. I hated that.
It was dumb.
I never played that one.
Basically, it was like, on the Wii, you can make your own little Wii guy.
Oh yeah, the
Your,
Wii guy.
Whatever they're called.
Me.
A Mii.
Mii.
Thank you.
Wii
That's
Me.
pretty much all what it was. And then all you did is accessorize the character.
Yeah.
I guess that was their way of,
You're
like,
supposed to play like trivia games or something with your friends, but who the fuck has those?
I don't know.
Especially for like that type of game. It's weird.
Yeah, who cares?
I just wanted to rant about that.
You're right. They should have entered the market a long time ago. Well, maybe they're trying, like what I was saying earlier.
Supposedly they had been told a long time ago, like 10 years ago, that they needed to get into that, and they were holding off, and now they're finally trying it. Apparently they've known for a while that they would be successful. I don't know.
Holding back, hatching the egg or something, but it's not like they don't have enough money already coming in with their
The Switch. And whatnot.
their
Well,
Switch
yeah,
that they don't have enough supply
Switch.
for.
They got
Yeah.
lucky
I
with the
can't
Switch.
believe that.
They got lucky with the Switch. They're still going to have an uphill battle with it though. They're still going to have to push content, and especially since they've already announced that they're going to have third-party support. They're going to have to start rolling that stuff out. They've got how many games out right now for it?
Maybe like 10.
And it's been out for 3 or 4 months now.
Yeah.
Yeah, since March.
Okay, yeah,
So
2 months.
not enough content yet, but yeah, they hyped it up so big that
And I always compare. I always go back to the GameCube. Within 6 months of the GameCube's release, they already had 180 games for it.
Damn.
There's no reason why they can't do that now.
that's a good piece of trivia. It's interesting how much has changed too, and I know it probably takes a lot more development time these days to
they're a
make a
lot more
game that's
complex.
that in depth. But man, 180 games compared to 10, that's quite a spread.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I feel like a lot of what we're going to get for the Switch are just going to be ports. They're not going to be necessarily optimized for the Switch or the Switch's interface. Like, I'm just thinking about Skyrim.
Yeah, Skyrim.
I'm just thinking about how that's probably still going to. Like, I got the Legendary Edition for the PS4, and I'm not all that happy with it.
It was not legendary, huh?
No.
Nah, not that legendary. I mean, some of the improvements were nice. It's still almost unplayable without mods.
Is it better frame rate or better what? Anything like graphics
I
wise?
mean, they made some like physics enhancements. They added some like volumetric god rays that kind of made spells and light shining through the clouds more interesting to look at. They did a lot of work on the water. I was very impressed with how the water looked. I was like, man, this looks better than today's physics.
It's like Wave Race 64 all over again.
Oh man.
Tons of polygons.
Yeah. Oh, so another thing about the Switch, they have 4-player split screen for Mario Kart 64, or not Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart Deluxe, 8 Deluxe, on that little screen. I saw a video of them, of like 4 dudes playing on that little screen.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know.
You know what though? We're so used to mobile gaming nowadays that it's probably the same size. I mean, I've got an iPhone 5S, and
But
it's like
still,
it's small.
I wouldn't want to. I mean, you can't just have 4 dudes with their own character on their own screen.
No, you could. That's just another option to playing, but why would you do that?
Well, I would allow that if you could let me do 4 screens with 4 characters on each for like these massive 16-person races.
However, when they attached it to the dock, then it went to the the TV. So it's kind of like that. It's like if you detach it, type of deal.
I know exactly why they don't have it or why they allowed that. It's because the other 3 people in your group, they were unable to purchase a Switch because they weren't at Walmart or Best Buy, and even still, they can't go out and buy a Switch. Yeah, Ricky posted on the group
Especially
today.
for,
I saw that.
$400 for one.
Oh yeah, I mean you could buy it off Craigslist from somebody who bought it for a profit, but man, they really need it. They should crank it up.
Apparently, they're going to start just sticking them on 737s and mailing them. They're just gonna they're not gonna do traditional mail routes now. So you might hear about the great Nintendo Switch heist.
They really should just do drone delivery. I'm thinking for AZ, you could just use the Grand Canyon. It's already a big hole. Just drop them off there.
Pick them all up. All right.
What happened?
Go ahead.
So what was your topic?
Oh yeah, I was about to ask you about that. So I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit about North Korea and Russia. All right, so over the weekend, North Korea had a successful missile launch. The missile that they launched could be fitted for a large nuclear warhead, not a miniature one, but a large one, and they've got a range of about 400 kilometers. Doesn't mean that they can actually launch a nuke just yet, but it means they've had a successful test. So they just have to emulate that. So, rather than anybody puffing their chest at them right now, Russia has actually stepped up. Putin, of all people, said, we don't want them to have nukes, but, we should talk to them. Don't antagonize them. And I felt like that was kind of a shout out to us, because we've been flexing on them real hard since they've been wanting to come around and just act up, man. It's just been acting up. Um, I just.
Okay.
Does anybody have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of my thoughts, but they're just a little elusive right now. That's okay. So when you said successful, I was almost about to jump in and be like, define successful, because I've heard about the meme. I've seen the memes and all the stuff online and stuff, and it's funny because the duds that they launched and it just didn't go anywhere. But really, what boggles me the most is I didn't know that they were Canadian over there. I mean, 400 kilometers? I mean, know how far that is. Is that like 2 miles? It's like 3 miles? Probably like 100 miles? I don't even know. This is a joke. I'm not done, but oh man. It's like
We gotta put them down.
we have to. We should really just get rid of the nukes and kilometers, because I mean, even tens it's too logical for us over here. We're using miles and stuff, miles and feet and inches.
My question is,
Yeah.
if there's such a big threat, why don't we do anything about it?
Because we would upset some people, and there's no clean way to do it. There's no way that we're going to go in there and we're not going to lose hundreds, if not thousands, if not tens of thousands of South Koreans in the process.
What if we
There's
send
no-
in some spies, some espionage?
I mean, I think that's probably what's happening. What's probably been happening. What's
Yeah.
probably trying to happen. That's how you got to do that, man.
have
You
to
got,
go-
you got to,
from the inside, you know?
yeah, you got to coup d'etat that, man. Like you got to, gosh, what was it? I guess it was The Interview. That's kind of what they were trying to do, right?
Oh, that's a good movie.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good.
I mean, otherwise, you got to get China to come in from the north, South Korea to come in from the south. We could provide artillery, but
You could have,
So-
strapped a bomb to Dennis Rodman.
it's sad. It's sad.
That was
man.
good.
It's sad,
I like
man.
that.
People are gonna flee. North Koreans are gonna flee, and the DMZ zones are just full of landmines. They don't even know where those landmines are. Like people are going to die trying to escape, and it would be massive slaughter, man. I feel like we we really do need to be diplomatic with those guys and be like, look, you guys need to get on the par with the rest of the world. If we toppled their economy right now, the entire world would benefit from it. There's no way that it couldn't. These guys are a sore on people.
Yeah, I don't really hear a lot about North
They're not
Korea
playing
from-
ball with the rest of the world. They wanna flex. They're super hyper oppressive. There's no telling what type of crimes against humanity go on there that we don't, do anything about because.
And it's tough though, because at the same time, where do you draw the line? I mean, I'm thinking about the satirical approach of Team America
Yeah.
and that kind of thing, where
Yeah, I know, man.
it's like world police, and it's funny. And
We really are, though.
I wish I were an actor so I could join the FAG. It's
It's called SAG. Dude.
no, it's a Film Actors Guild.
No, it's the
movie.
Screen Actors Guild.
No, I know, in IRL, but man, in the movie. But
When you,
like, where do you draw the line between where they should be able to do their own? I'm not defending by any means North Korea, but should they be able to test their own whatever they're doing over there? Maybe they should be able to, but maybe they shouldn't. It's like it's an ethical line, and where do you draw it?
no, I say no. I say no.
Yeah, there's a lot. They could
Because
just point it at anyone, and
full and complete disarmament of nuclear weapons. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pipe dream, and I realize that. So that means we shouldn't allow anyone else to make.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There's already more than enough to destroy the entire planet over. So it's at the point where it's like, no, we don't need any more of this shit. Figure out nuclear energy. We'll let you guys have that. Don't make it a fucking bomb.
Iran.
Iran.
no.
All right.
Okay, so do we have rules on who's allowed to have them? Like, I'm sure we have them, right? I'm not very knowledgeable on this subject.
No, yeah, we have
so
a lot. We
I
have a lot.
apologize for.
I mean, us
I
and
hate
Russia are like.
We were supposed to have a drawdown with Russia at the end of the Cold War that we were going to start, both sides were going to start disarming nukes. And nobody kept up their end of the deal. I don't know what the actual count is now, but a couple of thousand on each side.
Okay.
I believe Russia has more than us. I don't know where they have theirs divested, though. Like, I'm pretty sure the majority of ours are on, like, subs or in storage.
Okay.
We're in Nevada, in the mountain.
In the secret place.
I feel like there was an accident last week in Washington where a nuclear treating facility, nuclear, George W. Bush, nuclear, but they had a cave-in at this area that was like a contaminated materials area, and it had a cave-in, and I was like, oh, I wonder what they're hiding. I was like, ooh, just, this toxic waste dump just so happened to cave in. I bet Jimmy Hoffa's body's down there.
Well, it could have been the last ample coal mine or something that's got like 10 times the amount of coal as the rest of the mines, and Trump had his eyes set on it.
We still got a while.
Well, they caved it in on purpose. Conspiracy, it could have been. I'm just making stuff up.
No, all right. We still got a while.
I know he's a coal supporter. That's
coal and oil production, man. It's like still where the money's at.
Well, we have an ample supply. We steal from everybody else's, so.
Well, speaking about oil, man, oil prices. If you're going to work in oil jobs, now is not a good time. Oil prices are low.
It went
right
up a
now.
little bit, though.
Yeah, it went up because
Like 10 cents.
Russia and Saudi Arabia are not exporting. They're not producing, or maybe not exporting, but they're definitely not producing as much. They stopped production. They're trying to raise price on the barrel up from 30. It was at $30 a barrel at the end of last year, so they're trying to raise it up, which is going to affect the entire world economy whenever you export as much oil as they do on a daily basis. So, if you're in the oil field, you might want to find a job.
And
I don't really know any people that do that. So.
I know nobody either.
No,
I hear a lot on the podcast. I listen to every episode of this podcast, but I listen to other podcasts, and I hear about people that, they get shipped to wherever, freaking Midwest somewhere, or the oil, whatever, or a rig somewhere, and it's hard times, but they make a lot of money doing that. But yeah, maybe it affects them on a bigger scale than it does on us, the end user.
I'll tell you this, man. A lot of those guys that get in there, they start making a bunch of money, and then they're like, all right, I'm going to buy a new truck. I'm going to buy a boat. I'm going to basically get myself into $100,000 worth of debt, and then I'm going to lose my job in 6 months because it's in the oil field.
Yeah.
So to an extent, I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, I don't. I'm sorry. You got to be cautious. You can't be going out there buying toys. If you have a job, you need to be in that job. You need to have, like, in my opinion, a full year's worth of experience to get. Before you're gonna take out a fucking loan, man. Like,
especially multiple loans.
Yeah, especially multiple loans. Like, you need to know how much money you're gonna be making.
Oh, speaking of that, Dana is a great financial advisor.
I was gonna say, if this is gonna be like a 20-30 minute podcast, we should probably just like avoid this subject altogether. I could fill it up for like a 4
Talk about music. Podcast. It's whatever, dude.
Music, yeah, and that's why I didn't say anything earlier when he said at the drive-in. I was like, who? Because I know it was later on the
we could talk about it now.
Okay, talk about it. So at the drive-in. This is funny. Okay, so I think it was Garrett. Yeah, Garrett. He posted something on the group, and he was like, "Hey, does anyone want to go see at the drive-in?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll go." And I'd never listened to them in my life. One time. Not once.
Fucking poser.
I know, I'm a poser. No, I didn't fanboy. I didn't go buy a shirt or anything, but I do have band shirts. Anyways, I went with the understanding that I didn't know this band, and I listened to them on Spotify a couple days before, and I was like, oh man, I don't even like it. This isn't my kind of music. what am I doing? Should I bail? What should I do? But I ended up going anyways because I love concerts.
Good.
And I went out with TJ and Garrett, knowing that I would have a good time regardless of what kind of music. And it was just absolutely kick-ass.
Yo, what
Now-
was the name of that band from Mexico with the girl?
Oh, they're
Singer.
from it was the
Yeah.
Butcherettes.
The
Yeah, the
Butcherettes.
Butcherettes.
Damn.
They- Insane.
That
It was
that's the first time ever hearing them and seeing them, and I was thoroughly impressed. Like that made.
I feel like I've heard of them, or maybe I saw the poster. I think that's what it was.
ooh, they probably have a kick-ass poster. But yeah, there was a front woman. She was playing guitar, right, and singing. And then there was a drummer who was just flailing her arms like they were about to fall off. And then there was a dude he was on like keyboard, right?
Yeah.
No, he was on the bass. There was a guy on the bass. That's
Okay.
right, slapping the bass. Yeah, it was just the three of them, and they just made so much sound and
So much
was-
energy.
yeah, it was
Especially
cool.
from the lead singer.
Hey, TJ, can I talk about a controversy
Ooh.
that happened last week?
What's this?
All right. So,
Hold on, let me intro that. Controversy with Evan O'Neill.
last week, the band Power Bottom came under fire because apparently one of their band members had committed a sexual assault or assaults against people. And so the band issues a
Were these
statement.
fans?
Yeah, were they what?
Were they fans?
Yeah, they were fans.
So he sexually assaulted fans, took advantage of them.
That sounds
Yeah.
painful.
Yeah, so, all right,
Maybe,
so...
get him in the power bottom position.
Wildly inappropriate. Anyways.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
All right, so like they make a statement saying that they don't know what anybody's talking about, but if they want to voice their concerns, they can email them. I think they handled it professionally. Sounded like they may have lawyered up a little bit, and the fans, they were mad. It was almost immediate that band members that were touring with Power Bottom, they were dropping out. Bands that were touring with Power Bottom dropped out. Then the touring company that was putting on Power Bottom dropped them. And these accusations happened last week, and so no charges have been pressed yet. But I mean, they pretty much lost everything.
So
And
why you say that Power Bottom was at their Power Bottom?
I guess so. They were at their rock bottom.
Ah, Rock Bottom.
So the jury's still out on that. We may never know because not a lot of rape survivors want to talk about their rape, which means charges may not be pressed. I just want justice to be served.
Now, did they say over like a consecutive amount of years? Was it due to alcohol, drugs?
I don't know if it divulged that much. I don't think it did. I think it was one of those we hung out and then we went home and then he forced himself on me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sounds like most of my Tuesday nights. Yeah.
Wow. So that's related to music. Dane, who's your favorite artist and why is it Nickelback?
Oh man, that was low. First of all, for the record, I don't even listen to Nickelback. I don't even know who they are.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh man.
Never heard of that band.
But I don't really have a favorite artist. I have a slew of them, and I could go on for days talking about music. But man, concerts. So, A Perfect Circle. I went to A Perfect Circle in was it April?
Yeah.
Life changing. It was amazing, fantastic, great
The
show.
visuals and
Was it loud?
Oh yeah, it was loud and it was great. I saw a couple people I knew there, and it was just a lot of fun. I meant to wear that shirt, but I made my bed instead. So, instead of changing my shirt, like those are two difficult tasks that I could not do both of
I
them.
can only focus on one.
Yeah, really. No, you get things done faster when you focus. Yeah, then at the drive-in, I'm going to see Chevelle. So I just found out today, my friend Paul texted me. He's like, you want to go see Chevelle? It's like third time. Yeah, sure, of course I'll go. And then Incubus in August, and then Counting Crows. I love Counting Crows.
Deftones
Deftones. How could I forget
Yeah.
Deftones? So
with
that's
Rice
6.
and Rise Against.
Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. So
Yeah.
6 concerts this year. I've never committed to that many, but
That's what's up, man. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad you are.
well, really, the thing about it though is,
Dana,
hey,
how much money have you spent on concert tickets? Because it feels like they're like so pricey, like at what, $30+ a ticket, and there's so many coming in the Valley right now. It's crazy.
this year,
Yeah.
well, 80 plus. Garrett paid for probably like $120.
Yeah.
But really,
That's worth
my
it.
mindset on music is I would rather hear the music for free, daily, at home, in my car, everywhere, for free. And I would pay $200 to go see my favorite artist play in a concert. So I think it should be expensive for concert tickets, and I think music should be free for the consumer. That's what I think.
However, what about like nosebleed seats, like US Airways, if you're gonna play there?
I think those should be free because basically you're being extras in the videos that they're filming.
No, what
Yeah.
videos?
Oh yeah, I mean if they, like tour videos and stuff, you're like got the high cameras that are rotating and stuff, and you're the dude in the front. It's like they wouldn't even have a cool visual. If
You know
weren't
what? I
sitting
feel
there
what you
with your
mean. I
nose
feel what you
bleeding.
mean because some of those venues that they go to, they're so big that they have to set up speakers, like halfway, and then it's like there's a sound delay from the time that you see them playing this, and then by the time it passes through
Yes.
and makes its way to the speaker because the arena is so big. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel that. I
For,
feel like that should be fucking free.
Like for Linkin Park, I wanted to go to that, but it was like $90 for nosebleed seats.
Okay.
Like that's not worth it.
No, it's not.
As
Yeah.
much as I like to, I would love to see Linkin Park. It was my like favorite bands back in like 7th, 8th grade, 9th grade, even like up to like 12th. I love them, but
Yeah, they're
I'm sorry, that's
amazing.
I can't paint. I don't know for all the way over there.
Yeah.
No, I feel that, dude. That's why I haven't seen Brand New yet. Because every time, like, I'm not paying the fucking tickets to sit in road G38, whatever, at the Verizon Center. Like, kiss my ass.
Thankfully, when I saw him, it was like an open field. It wasn't like seating. It was like a festival type of situation.
That's what's
I'm
up.
so jealous. Wait, have you seen them brand new, Evan?
No, he hasn't.
Okay, let's go. Right after this podcast, we'll go track them down. We'll go watch their show. They're one of my bands that I discovered so late, just like 3 or 4 years ago, and they're, oh my gosh, Limousine. I like Limousine. I like everything off the one with the space dude on it. I can't think of it right now because I'm. Wow. They're good. They're fantastic.
What?
Yeah, that totally that threw me off.
I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, okay.
It worked. Successful.
All right. No, Deja and Tendu. That's the name of that album.
That's right. Yeah. How am I supposed to? I don't know. I speak
Yeah,
Spanish.
I found them when I was like 14.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna say
I'm
that.
turning 27 in 2 weeks.
Oh, happy birthday early.
Yeah. Okay.
What about movies, guys?
All right, dude. So I just tried to watch the last Resident Evil movie.
I'm gonna watch that tonight, right after this podcast. I'm watching it with my roommates.
way.
Don't
I
spoil it
knocked
for
over
me.
my microphone. I'm a fucking mess today, man.
You're just too excited. You're dodging zombies or whatever.
Oh, it was a bad movie. I didn't even finish it. I started watching Jessica Jones.
Oh man. Wait, season 1 or 2? Is there a second season for Just Jones?
No, there's
No,
no
just
second
one.
season yet. Just one.
Damn it. Okay.
And
well,
and I've been watching Handmaiden's Tale. It's a TV show about some religious order taking over the United States, and only 1 in 5 women are fertile. So fertile women have to live as handmaidens and basically do weird shit.
I've heard about that on NPR and seen stuff on Facebook too.
Hey, when you listen to NPR, don't believe everything.
Oh, I know. You have to take every piece of media you hear with a grain of salt. You know.
They're not happy with the president cutting their money. So they're you know.
Okay. Them and Sesame Street. Wait, that was a while ago. Right?
Yeah.
Fuck PBS.
They should tune
Anyways, All right. So what about you, TJ? Any movies?
Dan and I both saw Guardians of the Galaxy, but not together.
Don't you fucking ruin it yet. I'm
No,
seeing
no,
it.
no.
Yeah.
I saw it on Saturday. He saw it on Sunday. Honestly, if you love the first one, or like the first one, or like this one,
Yeah, I love it.
or shut the fuck up. Basically, it had like a huge like Firefly Doctor Who vibe to it because it was like very like that type of sci-fi, not like a normal like Marvel.
I can't wait to
those,
go see
like
it.
those gold people. There was like totally like a Firefly Doctor Who type of episode.
I can't wait to go see it and play with my flip spinner.
You have one of those?
I'm gonna
Where-
get one.
On
I found them at
Oh.
the Circle K for $6 or $7.
Man.
GameStop was selling from 10, and I said,
$10? What?
Wow, for a thing with bell. I don't know. I don't understand the appeal.
It's 4 ball bearings. That's all it is. Is
Can they
4
go
bearings.
up to 1,000 miles per hour?
Oh, can they?
There's one that can, I guess.
Sounds like it would hurt your hand.
I saw one.
If you
I saw
stopped
one
it,
on the internet yesterday that was made. It was a swastika made out of razor blades,
Oh my Jesus!
and it said, "Yo, we have to stop." I was
Yeah,
like, I think we need to get to the next level.
That can't be real.
That's like the next weapon.
It's got to be a meme. Man. It has to be a meme. Yeah.
Alt-right ninja star.
Alright, just start.
I love the movie though. I went into that not seeing the first one, not seeing Doctor Who.
Really?
Yeah. On the way.
Well, I
my
guess,
roommate.
well, Doctor Who is not the same as like the series. Doctor Who is like a British TV show. You're probably thinking like Doctor Strange.
Whatever you said. it was some doctor.
Yeah.
Dang it. I'm
Doctor
embarrassing
Strange was the
myself.
first
No, that's
movie.
fine.
Doctor Strange was a Marvel movie.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
See, well, actually,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I don't know. But I
It's
went
based-
into it,
it's
and he's like, "What did you think of the first Guardians of the Galaxy?" I was like, "There's a first one." I didn't even know. He's like, "I don't want to be friends with you anymore."
Stay
I'm like,
woke.
"Oh, come on! I love movies." And
Stay woke.
as a layman for the movie, it was fantastic, and they had a good plot area that they were hanging on to for a while that I didn't know about, and then they waited a reasonable amount of time to release the information.
Okay.
And the
all
characters were
right.
great.
Okay, that's enough. You're telling me too
No,
much.
yeah, I'm being vague.
I'm really smart, dude.
Thanks.
I'm
Yeah.
really smart. I don't know if you know this, but I'm really smart, and I put shit together.
Okay. Well, spoiler alert: the dude from
I'm gonna-
Parks and Rec is in the movie.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and he's funny.
Great.
Rough.
Yeah, yeah. I was surprised
That's
by that. It's inspiring.
He's real strong.
And
You
the
know who
music-
else is?
The music
You know who else
is
is real strong? TJ.
me.
Ryan. Yeah, you're real. Ryan Gosling. He's strong. Blade
Can't
Runner
wait-
2049.
Can't wait for that. For real. And Jared Leto's in that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I can't wait for The Notebook 2: The Afterlife. That
Whoa.
should be a movie. Yeah.
In the arms of an angel.
I just thought of that right
Fly
now.
away from here.
If there was a child in front of you right now, what would you do?
I don't even know what that means. I was gonna say adopted because I was thinking of Sarah McLachlan.
TJ, where are we at on time?
I think it's time to wrap it up with that, actually.
All right. On that note, we're out of here.
All right, guys. Well, thank you, Dana, for being with us. I do appreciate you not, going out and doing your normal thing and taking time to speak with us.
Of course, I had so much fun talking to you guys, Evan. It was so nice to meet you, and I appreciate you guys having me on here.
So, guys, please comment, rate, subscribe. I added a new thing where you can click on the playlist if you want to watch previous videos. So go check that out if you missed any.
All right, guys, and I want you to hashtag don't hit me, I'm blonde.
He will never live this down, man. That's
All right,
it's actually.
That's about all.
I'm TJ Wasiuk.
And I'm Evan O'Neill.
I'm Dana Ransdell.
Good night, bitches.
The devil is beating his wife.
Edible.
Light up. Puff.
I assume that this is your first experience. Could you describe the sensation?
Well, it just feels like a little prick. Ooh, you know what I mean.
A male or female, or a combination of both.